Have you ever had to fight a large flightless bird? Because I know I have. But have you ever had to go to war with one? I'll be the first to say, I'm not a big history buff. However, there's this one event that happened right after World War I that I know way too much about. And that event is the Emu War. Right after World War I, Australia was not doing too hot financially, but they had a lot of land. So, for the returning veterans, they're like, here, take some land. And they're like, ah, thanks, I'm gonna plant some wheat. Enter the emus. An estimated 20,000 emus showed up and started harassing the farmers. What do these farmers do? Oh, that's right, of course, why not? Why didn't I think of this? They went straight to the Minister of Defense of Australia and asked for machine guns. And the Minister of Defense said yes. You can't just give people machine guns, right? So along with the machine guns, they also gave machine gun operators, and those machine gun operators were under the command of Major G.P.W. Meredith. And let me tell you, he's here for some business. And now, because, the government is technically fighting something, I guess you can call that a war? Yeah, let's call it a war. That sounds fun. Let's call it a war. Now, I know what you're thinking. Obviously, there's got to be a better way of doing this, right? Machine guns, it seems a little overkill for, birds that can't even fly, right? You fools. No, it was not overkill. On November 2nd, 1932, the first day of the operation, the men spotted about 50 emus off in the distance. And they got some guys, go herd those guys, herd them over to the machine guns, we'll mow them down, right? So they do that, right? But they can't quite get them in close enough. So the machine guns fire anyway. However, the birds, they're not stupid bird brains. No, these are not normal bird brains. These are smart bird brains. These birds split up into small formations to evade the bullets. And, out of the 50, only about 12 of them died that day. The first day of an operation regarding with machine guns to kill birds, they only killed about a dozen. Not a great start. November 4th, only 2 days later, scouts reported about 1,000 emus going towards a local dam. Now the farmers, they posted up, machine guns ready. And they waited. They waited. And they waited. Till finally they could see the emus in the distance. Getting closer and closer. They waited though. They waited. Till right when they were wind range. After about 12 birds died, out of the 1,000, the gun jammed, and they got away. Now, Major Meredith decided to move south where the birds were quote-unquote a little tamer. However, other reports do not reflect this. They say the birds even started forming packs and that they had a leader. One of the emus was estimated about 6 feet tall and would keep watch over the other emus while they would do their damage. And Meredith had enough at this point. So, what would any logical person do? Oh yeah, let's put the machine guns on trucks and chase the birds. Sounds like a good idea, right? No. The trucks had trouble keeping up with the birds. By November 8th, about 2,500 rounds of ammunition had been used, and counts of bird deaths range from anywhere from 50 to 500. Either way, does not seem like they did too well. And in Meredith's official report, thankfully, none of his men sustained any casualties. Thank you, Major Meredith. After the conflict, Major Meredith had this to say about the birds. If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. They can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks. They are like Zulus whom dum-dum bullets could not stop. That's a direct quote. See, the thing about the emus is that they didn't view this war as a war of elimination. They viewed it as a war of attrition. The emus, they were outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. No, wait, that's not right. They were not outnumbered, they were outgunned, but not outplanned. You see, Australia had to back off of this war because it was no longer economically viable. Thus, the emus technically won a war they didn't even start. So, yes, Australia had technically lost a war against flightless birds. Now, the emus, however, were not done. They kept terrorizing the farmers, and what do the farmers do? They go straight back to the Minister of Defense. Because why not? Seems like a cool guy. I'm sure I'd get along with him. And you know what? Sure, why not? Round 2. November 13th, the boys are back. They're rootin', tootin', and ready to start shooting. The farmers took the machine guns and they went bonkers. An estimated 986 emus died. 986, and they fired about 9,860 rounds, which is, you know, with a machine gun, 10 shots per kill, not bad. Better than my accuracy in any video game. And I guess Australia counted this as a success. I don't know if they were just embarrassed they lost a war against emus, but I mean, some other accounts say the birds were still terrorizing them, and it kind of like it helped, but not like a lot. So it's hard to say. It's really hard to say who won here. So, long story short though, if you have a problem with birds, ask the military to take care of them. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this new little style of video. I'm planning about yelling about a lot of other topics in front of a green screen soon. So, if you got any ideas of topics you want me to do, you know, leave comments down below. I'm sure I'll take a look at them. Alright, this was fun. See you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.